Well, here it is. I'm going to have to do a voiceover. I don't have a audio.
Well, I think you heard me say on the video there, guys, that I'm doing the voiceover. I don't have a microphone or a good way to do audio while I'm in the shot like this, unless I'm wearing and holding the phone is usually what I use. So I'm sitting here doing the editor and a voiceover. But I won this printer from Tom Buck at the Enthusiasm Project. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description so you guys can go check that out. And but he had a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and this was the prize, and I was the winner, and I'm having a blast with it. I got it Friday afternoon and got it out of the box pretty much right away, and did the video and got it set up and started printing. I did have trouble with the micro USB socket. It was probably misshapen, or the plug wasn't quite right or something. It's so small and kind of tough for me to see and get it plugged in. But anyway, I could feel that it wasn't right, and about the third time I tried to plug in the connector, it popped the socket off of the circuit board inside the machine. I'm still able to use the Wi-Fi, and actually I haven't tried, but I think I might even be able to pull the side panel off and plug in the USB. But I'm going to figure out, I'll probably take it apart again and see if I can solder it back down and do something different. But I'd really like to be able to get it all figured out on Wi-Fi, but it's so darn slow with you have to have the SD card, the mini SD card in there in order to use Wi-Fi. And it's very slow. It's about a meg a minute. So if you transfer like a typical 4 meg G-code file, it's going to take at least 4 minutes to transfer the file to the machine before you can start printing, which is kind of a pain. And I actually have some other micro SD cards that I have put in here and tried, and it'll load the file really fast, but then it fails at the end and it won't load it, or it says fail and it won't print it. So I'm kind of looking for a micro USB that is compatible, that might be faster than the one that comes with it, but maybe that's a mutually exclusive thing. It's probably the architecture on I don't know if that's an Arduino or what it is inside the printer, but I think that's what I understand from what I've read so far about it. But so here I am pulling everything out of the box. It's all typical. It was all there. The box was in really good shape. No issues with that at all, and very easy to set up. This, of course, is not a review. Just my pull it out of the box and set it up. And here in a little bit, I'll show a couple of a time lapse and some printing video. I've already printed a benchy and a calibration cube. And the calibration cube came out really good. I haven't done the PID auto tune. I'll do that. It does over temp a little bit when it first warms up, but then during the print it looks to me like the temperature is pretty stable right on the numbers. I think I printed everything so far at 195, and I think I've been using 40 on the bed. And here's the calibration cube, or part of it. I didn't videotape all of it. I've never done a time lapse on here. I can see that Octo Lapse software would be kind of neat, where it moves the head out of the way, but there's a quick shot of some of the sockets. I've had it apart to reroute the heater cable, so I took that picture for a memory aid. And these are the pegboard hooks that are actually still printing right now, and I've already got some. I printed one and it worked out real good, so the size was just right, and I'm printing 5 more here. Deven, these are from Deven at Make Anything. I couldn't figure out where, if someone has the actual link to that part number, go ahead and put a comment in there with the part number, and then I can put that in the description. I couldn't figure out, it's on My Mini Factory, and I couldn't figure out how to actually give credit in a description of my video so that you can click on that to actually go straight to that part. I thought I knew how, but I looked and I couldn't find it. So here those pegboard hooks are printing, and you can see the cable mod that I did. I drilled the hole right there in the side panel, so you have to unplug everything and pull it all out. But wasn't a big deal for me anyway. And that's the way I looked at it, and I thought that was about the best option. I don't think I would bother printing the plastic parts just to not have to drill the hole. But I can see people might not have the tools to do it. But there's the Benchy. Would have been better in white. I think it would have showed up better. That's probably a better standard. But I thought it turned out really good. It didn't have any stringing or blobbing. I didn't do any cleanup on that, so that's just the way it came off the printer. And the calibration cube as well. And I think I said earlier, the calibration cube came out nearly perfect. It was within 0.02 on the X and the Y, and it was a little bit big on the Z. I think it was like 0.08 tall. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks again, Tom, for the printer. I'm having fun with it. And we'll see you guys next time.